guys, Happy New Year and welcome to my YouTube channel today. My name is Toying for those that don't know, and this is my first video of 2022. I've taken a month off YouTube and I've taken a month off to focus on myself and to do some shadow work and to do some self-care. Anybody that obviously creates content will know that when you're filming, it takes a lot out of you and you need time off. So essentially I took time off to focus on myself and to get my ducks in a row for my business. Now, during that time off, I realized that I need to be ensuring that I'm reaffirming and cementing my boundaries when it comes to being an entrepreneur in business. So this is what the topic is actually going to be about today. I'm actually going to be talking about setting boundaries in business and obviously in how to set them. Before I do go into it, I want to say thank you to my existing subscribers for joining me, and to the new subscribers that haven't recently subscribed to the channel, thank you very much indeed for subscribing. And please comment, like, and hit the notification bell to be notified when I post great content, as you know I do. Anyway, let's get into it. So, I'm in my 30s and I've realized as I've got older, I obviously have boundaries. Especially when it comes to being an entrepreneur. I'm not so quick to jump to things as I used to be in the beginning stages of my entrepreneurship journey. I think when I was younger, I was probably more flexible, but as I've obviously got older, it's business, we're so eager to please people in business, and sometimes that could be to the detriment of ourselves and to our business values and missions. So it's very important that when you have boundaries, you stand on that. I'll give you a classic example. Say for example, you have a business and your operating hours are from, I don't know, 8 till 4 or 8 till 3. Those are your operating hours. But then someone emails you and says, oh, can you do me, or family or friend, when you're starting out, comes and says to you, oh, can you sort me out at 6? Can you sort me out at 7? Maybe you do hair, or maybe they want to buy something from you, but as opposed to buying it from the website, they want to buy it cash in hand. So many different things. To stick to those operating hours. You can't have somebody phone you at 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening and turn around and say to you, can you do X, Y, and Z for me? My whole thing is, once you start setting a certain tone, that is what is actually going to happen going forward. So this is why it's important that when you have a business and when you are an entrepreneur, you set the tone of your working relationship via boundaries of how you want things to go. If you don't set boundaries, people will just do whatever they feel they want to do. That's why it's important to have boundaries, because if you don't have boundaries, you invite a lack of respect. And I've noticed that once you start putting up boundaries, that people either do one or two things. They will comply or they will label you difficult to work with. Because I feel sometimes they label you difficult to work with, not because you're not flexible, but more time is to do with the fact that they benefited the fact that you didn't have any boundaries in the first place. And you was like a yes, 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 yes person. But do things that make sense to do and you actually believe in or you want to do. Just don't do it just to please people. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. It's going to have a negative effect on a long-term basis. So this is why it's important to actually have boundaries and stick to them. So by setting boundaries, you're giving clear communication to your co-workers, to your clients, to your friends, and to your family of what you expect in that working relationship to have a positive outcome. If you don't set boundaries, you invite lack of respect. There's no work and life balance because you're working all hours. I know sometimes in the beginning as an entrepreneur, you don't really know what's going to work and what's not going to work. So you're going to test to see what works and what doesn't work. Do you know what I mean? And then once you kind of find, okay, this is my footing, that is what you should obviously be going, that's what you should actually be doing going forward. What people don't fail to realize, if when you're setting boundaries is a form of self-care. You're telling people what you accept, what you don't accept, what you tolerate, what you won't tolerate, what you do, what you won't do. And that therefore you should not leave any room for any kind of grey areas. It's either it's black or it's white, so to speak. how to set boundaries is by setting particular operating hours. You're working from this time to this time. You're answering emails from this time to this time, or for the next working day. Make sure that is clear. Number two, you need to make sure that you have a work-life balance. So take time off to go yoga, to go meditating, to go swimming, or do whatever you like doing besides working. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So ensure you have that work-life balance. It's good for your. It's good. It's good for you. You need to tap out from time to time. But also, what I will also say to people is that you need to schedule and plan your time effectively. This entrepreneurship is not a sprint. It's a marathon. You're constantly evolving. You're constantly restructuring, changing things. So it's a marathon. So don't try to cram everything into one day. It doesn't make sense. Spread it out. If it's weeks, months, days, whatever, just spread it out. This entrepreneurship, the life of entrepreneurship is a marathon and it's not a sprint. 2022 is going to be a fantastic year. I wish everybody success in all their endeavors, and now it's time for me to jump on that saddle and get things cracking. So what I would say is take care. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I post great content. Peace out, guys. Hi guys, my name is Toyin, and welcome to my YouTube channel today. Let's get straight into it. Today I'm actually going to be talking to you guys about setting boundaries. Let's just get straight into it. Okay, so it's the year, obviously we're in 2020, we're in the second month of the year, and I've been off social media, I've been off YouTube, should I say, for a month. I took this time off to kind of do some shadow work, to do some self-reflection, to see what I really want in this year, basically, in terms of my mental growth, personal growth, and what I want for my business in this year. And I've made a decision that I obviously need to be setting boundaries. That is obviously okay. Hi guys, my name is Toyin. Welcome to my YouTube channel today. I've been off YouTube now for like a month. I think I needed this time to kind of potentially get all my ducks in a row, to do some shadow work, and to potentially see where I want to go in this year coming forward. So essentially what I've done is focused on my personal growth, my business growth, and my mental well-being, because I'm about to pop some people. I ain't about to pop no one. But I took this time off social media because I was still getting into the funk of kind of January and stuff, and I wanted to take this opportunity and take this time out to actually see where I was kind of wanted to go with my business as an entrepreneur, and essentially what I wanted to do in terms of my mental and personal growth. So I'm obviously getting all my ducks in a row, pertaining to what I want to do. But in doing that, I realized, you know what? You need to be setting boundaries. And I just think it's important that this year I'm obviously going to be setting boundaries. Like before, I had boundaries. It's not like I didn't. But I don't know. I'm missing out.